is weather radio station KEC65 Minneapolis, St. Paul. On a frequency of 162.550 MHz. Serving listeners throughout much of east central Minnesota and west central Wisconsin. We broadcast from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Chanhassen, Minnesota. And transmit from the KSTP Eyewitness News Television Tower in St. Paul. The current time is 6:17 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of central and southern Minnesota and west central Wisconsin. For tonight, no hazardous weather is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Saturday through Thursday. No hazardous weather is expected at this time. Spotter information statement. Sky warns spotter activation will not be needed. Now the forecast for the Twin Cities metropolitan area. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Lows around 14. Northwest winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Saturday, partly sunny. Highs in the lower 20s. Northwest winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Saturday night, mostly cloudy. Lows around 11. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Sunday, partly sunny. Highs around 19. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 5. Northwest winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Monday, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 20s. Monday night and Tuesday, not as cool. Mostly cloudy. Lows around 13. Highs in the mid-30s. Tuesday night, increasing clouds. Lows around 19. Wednesday, partly sunny. Chance of snow in the morning. Highs around 30. Chance of snow 30%. Wednesday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 12. Thursday and Thursday night, mostly clear. Highs in the mid-30s. Lows in the mid-20s. Friday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-40s. Again, the forecast for the Twin Cities metropolitan area for tonight, mostly cloudy. Lows around 14. Northwest winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. At 6 p.m., in the Twin Cities, it was cloudy. The temperature was 23 degrees, the dew point was 13, and the relative humidity was 65%. The wind was west at 10 miles an hour. The wind chill was 12. The pressure was 29.91 inches and rising. Around the metro, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 24 at St. Paul, 24 at South St. Paul, at 19 at Lakeville. Under cloudy skies, Crystal reported 23, Blaine reported 25, and Lake Elmo reported 25. Across the rest of Minnesota, at Duluth, snow was falling, with a temperature of 19. At Bemidji, it was clear, with a temperature of 6. At Alexandria, it was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 11. At Mankato, it was mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 18. It was cloudy, with a temperature of 19 at Rochester, 20 at St. Cloud, and 20 at Brainerd. Under cloudy skies, Hibbing reported 18, International Falls reported 17, and Marshall reported 20. Around Wisconsin, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 26 at Eau Claire, 27 at Osceola, 25 at Rice Lake, and 26 at Wausau. Under cloudy skies, Madison reported 28, Green Bay reported 31, Milwaukee reported 32, and La Crosse reported 26. Across the eastern Dakotas, it was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 9 at Fargo, and 20 at Sioux Falls. At Watertown, it was cloudy, with a temperature of 12. In Iowa, skies ranged from clear to partly cloudy. It was 20 at Des Moines, 24 at Sioux City, and 23 at Mason City. Once again at 6 p.m., in the Twin Cities, it was 23 degrees and the wind chill was 12, under cloudy skies. The the Twin Cities, Minnesota climate summary is at 4 p.m., February 20th, 2026. So far today the high temperature has been 30 degrees, which occurred at 12:48 a.m. So far today the low temperature has been 24 degrees, which occurred at 3:59 p.m. A trace of precipitation has fallen. A trace of snow fell. The normal high temperature for tomorrow is 31 degrees, and the normal low is 15. The record high for tomorrow is 62, which occurred in 2017, and the record low is -21, which occurred in 1873. Sunset tonight is at 5:48 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow is at 7:04 a.m. This is weather radio station KEC65 Minneapolis, St. Paul. On a frequency of 100.